Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hard. And why am I hard? I'll tell you why. Good question. I got a Sega Genesis from DKOldies. I bet you Joey's excited. Right, Joey?
No.
Skip it up and that up. Yeah, I'm gonna admit it at this point. I've literally become Review DKOldies USA. And by the way, on May 1st, 2023, I will be having a 12-hour marathon and celebration of Philip Brunel, aka DSP Gaming's 7th anniversary of him fapping on May 1st on stream. We're gonna watch a bunch of DSP, we're gonna eat pulsating chicken sandwiches. Make sure you click the link in the description below to check out my secondary channel RTU streams. We're gonna be celebrating Philip Brunel's thirst that he had on May 1st, where he let his manhood burst. Ooh, that was good. What do we have here? I said it in the beginning of the video, but for dramatic effect, I'll say it again. Now obviously, where's my address here? If you're wondering why this box is open already, my dad thought this was something for him, and it wasn't. But I assure you, it's from DKOldies. I didn't like take a Sega Genesis and put it in a box and be like, oh, look, my goodness, DKOldies sent me another product. It's from them. Don't you ever move again. This is a refurbished Sega Genesis from DKOldies. How much did I spend on this thing? All right, major jump cut, but I wanted to get the accurate price for you. I got the fan favorite Sega Genesis Sonic Pack. Controller upgrade, substitute an original 3-button controller, added on 13 bucks. After tax, after shipping, after Joey fisted me, it comes out to $203.06. Joey did fist me as a bonus. That was, you know how like he puts in keychains? With me, I'll stop there. It's a family-friendly show. That was your joke and it sucked.
No.
Let's see what we have. So we got a controller. Ooh, that D-pad. As a person who has played the living hell out of a Sega Genesis with the 3-button controller, that D-pad, it may work okay, but it is loose. And the D-pad on the Sega Genesis, I mean, is fairly legendary for being a great D-pad. We'll see if it works. This is not a clean controller. Nope. It looks like it's brown. Every screw hole has brown in it. We have an original Sega power brick, making sure you're in frame. Ooh. Original power adapter. Kudos for that. None of that cheap third-party crap that it weighs nothing. Like 3 of these peanuts when you get the third-party power adapters honestly weigh the same as those adapters, and they actually introduce noise into the picture. The third-party power adapters for like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, unless you read otherwise, avoid them. Look at it. Look at the reviews. If it has any less than 4.5 stars on Amazon, don't buy the fake power adapters or third-party ones. They're hot garbage. Like, and that's putting it nicely. What the hell is this? Oh my god! I don't know why I was so... It looked like it was like a neon blue through the plastic. Here's Sonic the Hedgehog. How do the pins look? I'll have to clean it with a Q-tip, but it looks fine. We're gonna try it right out of the box the way it is to see if it works, because they're supposed to refurbish it. DKOldies, not me. So, there is that as well. Let's see what else we got here. Well, I'll be damned. We have the original. I think this is an original. Or maybe it's a third-party one. Whatever, it looks OG. No, this is the original. I can tell by the top on there, unless a third-party company made a really good exact replica of the AV cables for the Genesis. I mean, there, I've had these. Yeah, the Sega Genesis. You know what's funny about the Sega Genesis Model 1, which this is, by the way? to get stereo, you had to go through the headphone output. The cables they gave you were only mono. So if you wanted stereo audio, you'd have to get an RCA to, or you'd have to get an 1/8 inch to a stereo RCA cable, and then hook that to your TV from the front of the console. Which I actually like the headphone jack, but Sega, why couldn't you make the AV out also stereo? Whatever, the cables are here, they're cables, let's see if they work. This is the ASMR section. Are you getting tingles? Alright, I'll stop being weird. Let's just go. Let's go. That good old sticker. Okay. Here is the can you see me? This video is going to be a disaster, but what else do you expect from me? I'm ReviewTechUSA. What are you expecting me to be, a competent tech reviewer? Come on now. Look at me. Look at me. You know what would have been funny? I almost thought I forgot to have my top camera recording. And, They got a little bit of a scratch, like that's gonna happen. You got the shiny plastic here, you have a little bit of opaque plastic here, you have the, I don't know, man. I mean, you got a little bit of a scuff. That looks okay. Let's look in the, obviously I'm gonna work with the man, the myth, the legend, my father. I don't know, is my coconut in the way there? You're not gonna be able to see it now. The pins look clean. Well, okay, all right. I see you, Joey. I guess the pending possible lawsuit against DKOldies means they're actually starting to do their job. Wait, though, we haven't opened up the console yet. The joystick ports look pretty good. The pins are straight. They are not bent. Headphone jack looks good. How does this feel? Power switch. Feels pretty good. Huh. Oh my god. This is the first console, at least from the exterior, that this is in exceptional shape. You would almost think I was one of those, like, really canned, very fake videos from DKOldies where I'm actually impressed with the outside, but so far, we're still going to open it up. But we're going to try it first before I open it up, because I don't want DKOldies to say that me opening it up broken and that's why it didn't work. We'll try it, but man, let me see. This is another one though. This is where you would put the, I forgot about this. The sticker that they used to say was a void warranty sticker. I love it. And then they lied, and when they got called out for that, then they were like, no, it's just to say we worked on it, we swear, even though we told Jacob Barr it was a warranty sticker. That was cute. Thank you for that, Joey and Drew. Wow. Okay. These pins, because they aren't gold plated, this is where you'd hook up the Sega CD, usually get a lot of corrosion on them. Don't mind my dog barking in the background. There's nothing I could do about it. And these are pretty good. Wow, it's amazing. It's almost as if you relentlessly call out a company for bad business practices. Keep in mind, I haven't opened this yet. They actually start feeling the pressure and doing what they're supposed to. This is easily, from an exterior perspective, we still have to go inside, is easily the cleanest console I have gotten from DKOldies. It is, at least from the exterior, this Sega Genesis is almost virtually flawless. Keep in mind, well, okay, this isn't one of the true OG Sega Genesis. They used to have an old Sega Genesis, okay? The original model, which actually had better audio circuitry in it, significantly better, would have high definition graphics on top. This doesn't, so it's a newer first gen model, but whatever. I'm not expecting them to babysit and try to give me the most original Sega Genesis that they have. So, all right, I am going to hook this thing up, see if it works. I'm gonna do from the wobbly handy cam from my iPhone again, so you don't think I'm playing any tricks on you. We will try Sonic the Hedgehog, which this came with, see if it works. Breaking news, I just scratched the console with my bird. A nearly flawless Sega Genesis I scratched with my bird. You are going down here. God damn it. Alright, let me hook this thing up. Okay, so I feel like I'm making a 2009 classic game room video now. If you're an OG, you know what I'm talking about. Oh look, one of my pubes are right there. Let that sink in. Anyway, just want to show that there's no kind of trickery going on here. I have all of the holes filled that need to be filled on the Sega Genesis. Everything felt good going in too. I'm not trying to be that perverted. I'm saying like this feels like it has a solid amount of tension. The AV port feels like it's in good shape. The AC port is a little loose, but again, this is a console from when? I mean, this is a newer revision because like I said, it doesn't have the high definition graphics there, but this is old. It's probably like from 1991. So feels in pretty good shape. I haven't played a game yet, but just want to show you. I have it plugged in. I got it going on my messy desk to this AV box, which turns the signal into an HDMI signal. So here we go. No trickery. I'm about to plug in Sonic the Hedgehog and see if it works. Let's go. Okay, so the included controller is plugged in. System is off. I didn't want to show here. Oh, here's me putting in the game. Let me actually have the proper angle here. Okay. And let's go. Change my input. And let's see what happens. First time! First time! You hear it? Well, I'll be damned. Joey, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Now let's see if... Oh, turn it back down again. Let's see if the controller works. All right. Got to do this one-handed. Like many things in my life. Let's go. Now, obviously, I have one hand. I'm not going to be able to play, but right works. Left works. Down works. Up works. Do all the buttons work? Here. A, B, C. I'll show you the D-pad too. So left, right. This is fun to try to do. Look up, Sonic. Look down. Start button. Okay. It works. The Sega Genesis works. I'm shocked. First try too. I get the cartridge is clean. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is have a man open up this console. I'll give you a once over here. This is absolutely immaculate. There's maybe, yeah, there's a little bit right here, but I mean, that is a clean system by any standard, not just by DKOldies. Let's look at the top cover here real quick. Not even really, it's clean on there too. Gotta watch the LED almost. But no, that's an immaculate system. Let's look at the connector. Yeah, flawless. Wow, okay. Another good DKOldies system. I have a feeling this controller is going to be a bundle of disappointment. Mostly, the sign is the turd brown, whatever the hell it is. That's a screw hole. Yeah, we got some A little bit of turd brown residue action going on with the screws. That's actually pretty clean.
Yeah.
That's, and the buttons themselves are pretty clean.
There's some dust, but nothing. This thing didn't get dumped in somebody's coffee or
That's
drink.
kind of surprising because that it's so clean. Because when I saw the turd brown screws, I was like, that controller's gonna. It's not dirty.
Well, as long as nobody filled it up with whatever they were eating or drinking.
They filled up the screw holes with fecal matter. Anyway, the controller actually isn't that bad. Just don't lick the screws. Might as well prove to you that the headphone jack works and the reset button works, all right? Oh yeah. There you go. I have generally nothing but positive things to say from DKOldies about this Sega Genesis. It's kind of weird how now that they're in the public eye due to videos by various YouTubers exposing them for essentially scamming people and lying to them and not refurbishing consoles and saying they're refurbished, that now they seem to be really refurbishing the console. Everything on this thing this is one of the most flawless first gen, even though it's later because it doesn't have the HD graphics up on top. This is one of the best ones I've ever seen. Minus the scratch that my stupid ass put on it with the bird. You fail at life, you ruin this. Minus what the bird did, there's like a little scuff and scratch right here. Little scuff and scratch. I forgot I'm not using the top camera for the end of this. And that's it. Headphone jack works just fine. Reset button works. It's well done, DKOldies. I guess when you actually smell a lawsuit coming, you actually do what you promised to do. Which you always promised to do, but didn't actually do. Now you're doing it. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is Rich at ReviewTechUSA signing out. Have a good one. This is a very, very nice Sega Genesis. What the hell, DKOldies?
Is DKOldies a scam? No.